Former Prime Minister John Howard and his Treasurer, Peter Costello, have publicly voiced concerns over the economic direction of the Albanese government. Speaking during the release of the 2004 Cabinet Papers, the former political heavyweights delivered a scathing review of the current leadership on both sides of the political spectrum, highlighting fiscal mismanagement as Australia grapples with rising living costs. John Howard expressed his unease with the deteriorating fiscal situation, warning that while Australia's credit rating may not be under immediate threat, the nation's increasing debt levels could make investors wary. Comparing the current approach to that of former Labor Prime Minister Bob Hawke, Howard noted a stark contrast, emphasising that Hawke had prioritised budget surpluses and controlled government spending. Peter Costello, who famously delivered 11 consecutive budget surpluses between 1997 and 2007, criticised the Treasury Department for no longer defending taxpayers' interests. He accused the department of aligning with big government, big spending practices, which he believes undermine its credibility as a fiscal institution. Howard and Costello criticised the Albanese government's failure to capitalise on consecutive budget surpluses, arguing that fiscal discipline is crucial during challenging economic times. Howard remarked, "The government made a terrible economic and political error by not committing to maintaining budget surpluses during this difficult time." Costello echoed these sentiments, pointing to bipartisan culpability for Australia's growing debt. Costello noted that while tax per capita and government spending per capita are rising, productivity is declining. He emphasised that reducing the tax and spending burdens is critical to reviving the economy. He also highlighted Australia's slow adoption of interest rate cuts compared to other nations, attributing this lag to excessive government expenditure. The Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, Governor Michelle Bullock, has previously linked federal and state spending on transport infrastructure to persistent inflation, warning that this could delay interest rate cuts. Costello stated that tighter government spending in previous budgets could have initiated an easing cycle, which other nations, including the US and UK, are already experiencing. Howard also weighed in on global trade issues, criticizing tariff policies advocated by former US President Donald Trump. He warned that unilateral tariffs harm world trade and the global economy, urging Australian leaders to resist such measures. On the domestic front, while superannuation balances in Australia had their best year since 2021, thanks to strong equity market performance, concerns remain about future changes to taxation policies. Labor's proposal to double taxes on super balances above $3 million has sparked debate, particularly as it would include unrealised gains. This departure from traditional tax practices has faced resistance, including from the Greens, who demand a lower threshold. Peter Costello warned that uncertainties surrounding interest rate cuts and market corrections could make 2025 a challenging year for superannuation funds. He advised Australians to prepare for short-term fluctuations in their balances due to market volatility and ongoing inflation. That's all for today's edition of Australia News. Stay tuned for more updates on the nation's economy, politics, and beyond. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest insights. We'll see you next time.